This is such a fun ride going on the conveyor belt all the way to the other side of this place. And now the ride's over. Hey guys, it's Gum here and we are back with more Kirby Return to Dreamland. Last time we repaired the starship, repaired Magalor's ship and made our way to a whole new world. I couldn't resist. But yeah, and then we started on egg engines, and this time we're going to be finishing up egg engines. And so start this end. So hopefully I can get all these the energy spears here all on my first go because I remember when I watched a Let's Play on this game and it took some people I think like 5 tries to do it. And plus, one of them they missed because one person went into the door. Or at the door, or at the end of the level. Hopefully that does not happen, but I don't think that will happen because I did a little practice run on some of these later stages, starting on the last few stages, starting with this one, just to see if I would be any good at them, and I seem to be. And we got ice, which we're gonna need ice for, or something up ahead, or in the next room, whichever it is. Oh, right. You can also have used water, but I wasn't quite in the door, but yeah, this is what you need ice or water for, I forget. Okay, yeah, you can just do that. I wasn't sure if you could, but you can. And yeah, we need ice or water to get that first energy spear. Yeah, actually, that's one thing I haven't mentioned yet is what happens when you replay a level and when you've collected all the energy spears. So basically, they will be replaced with 10 mini stars, the 10 mini star thing, and it will be surrounded by surrounded in a spear, so to signify, hey, this is where an energy spear originally was, and if you just get 10 mini stars once you collect it. And so that's how that works. So when you replay a level, I haven't shown it off yet because I have not replayed any levels. But yeah, plus there was really no point to me in replaying any levels. It's not like I'm missing anything any part of the level that is major or important to it. Just like I'm missing like something like here and there I might miss a tiny thing, but for the most part, it's not something that involves that I should go out of my way just to show. Oh, right, we needed used the stone on that, but there's a solution to that. By just calling in King DD, and then I pressed 2 instead of 1. Should have just been using this control when good. And there, that's done. Actually, hold on. Yes, health does regenerate. Because I was wondering about that. Just thought of that, and I was like, wait, does this health regenerate when you go backs out and comes back in? And yeah, he does. So that's kind of like a cheap way to cheat death. Just when you're about to die, when the second or third player is about to die, then by the way, power up here from eating those called Crash. And bam! Super powerful move that can destroy anything in your area. Yeah, which you can only get it by sucking up those enemies. Which kind of sucks, but It is a cool power up nonetheless. But yeah, and that's what it looks like. Like when you, like that, when you're on grabbing it. But yeah, well, we'll see it again later on. Not in the main game, that is. We'll see it later on in, like in a bonus video. But now that's all we're gonna see it in the main game. So yeah. No. Okay, good. There goes Mike. Yeah, I know. It's fine. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna take a leaf because when I was using leaf off camera, it really did help me out quite a bit. So I'm gonna use leaf. So take out you. Just keep doing this up thing. There. There we go, done. And now we got spikes to get yet another energy spear. As if we can actually get it. Yeah, this is what you need spike for, to take out the bomb blocks to... I missed the last one. I think that last one contained... Yeah, it contained the energy spear. Well, we're not getting that anymore. I'll get it off camera. Well, so... Right, I have a feeling we'll get this one. And of course those enemies come after it and decide... So... Okay, just take it again slow. But we don't want to go too slow, because something we haven't really seen about the key is that it can actually... has like a little timer on it before it can actually go away. Kind of similar to how the boot and the cannon and the turbo, the umbrella works, but it's not as noticeable as it is for the key, because you kind of don't hold on to it long enough for that to happen. Okay, unlocked another challenge, and that will be the second to last one that will be prompt that will pop up throughout the game. The last one we'll get for when we reach 120 the energy spheres. And so, and in the opening cutscene, it showed that energy spheres flying out of the ship. So that might have hinted that the ship was taking damage. Kind of hints at so the ship was taking damage before it entered the pop star planet. And that kind of hints, so which would explain why it would explain why some energy spheres are here. But most of them ended up on pop star planet, and there goes another one. You know what? Screw it. We're going back for that. Yeah, it's like wind is blowing us this direction, and so spin dash. Got it. And yeah, there's no wind blowing here, what makes sense, because there's no way you could physically wind could physically blow in there. But Max Tomato. Take this with me for now. Would normally get Sphere, but I kind of want to hold on to Needle, since I don't think we've used it enough. And yet we have two bosses. And there's beams down now for where's down? I know they have actual names up there, like King Doodoo and Mondu. and so I get that. I know they have actual names, but yeah, just calling them based off of the power-ups. But yeah, this is what you need for to go and heal and to get no energy spear. But all you need is here. Come on, run! Jump, 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 jump! Oh, okay, good. Phew. Yeah, that big platform does not come back up, so you're pretty much kind of screwed yourself. We'll have to die in order to restart, and all you have to do to really get it is just run fast and avoid everything, and you'll get it. Yeah, so that's how it works. That's how it's supposed to work. Again, we got beam in here, or flare beam. So, think of it, I think this might be the last time we actually use this. That is part of the levels and not an optional thing that you could get out of random chance. And so that could be it, but who knows? And I'll take all these and just have a little itch on me, but a little something on me that, yeah, an itch. I'm trying to get to it. But yeah, I think I got it. But yeah, well. Now here's where it gets a little interesting, where they start going clockwise and counterclockwise. There's barely enough. But it's not as crazy as what's coming up, because there was one that you have to actually time before you use it. Well, oops, didn't mean to do that. I just meant to do the one and kind of kept mashing the buttons to do that. Okay, now here actually is where you gotta time it right, because there was quite a few of those in there. And you have to, and they move in and out, so you gotta time it just right in order to get all of them lit. And then this platform will go down, revealing some stuff for us, and this. And in we go. So, yeah, and I guess I could, but when we talk about Kirby AI with, you know, I mean, not Kirby AI, Kirby right back at you, because I said I would talk about it if I had nothing else to talk about, but I figured I might as well now, since we're getting kind of close to the end of the game. Because like 2/3 of the game take up about on Popstar Planet, finding the parts and repairing the ship. Well, like the last third of the game takes place on well, like the last third of the game takes place on this place. Okay, so there's really not much more left of this game, because let's see, it's the third stage, so we have 2 more stages and a boss fight, and we only have like 5 more stages left, but in 2 more boss fight stages. Yeah, so well, technically a little more than 2 boss fights, but in 1 more stage, but yeah, well, that's wow, let's get on to me talking about Kirby right back at you, which I haven't seen every episode of that show, but I've seen some episodes and quite good. Heard so. And it kind of involves Kirby's kind of stop crash landing on a planet known as the Star Warrior. And King Dedede wants to get rid of him. And man, he has like a little henchman with him, but I don't remember his name. It's like a little bright purple snail dude. Who's you know, that's kind of what he is. I don't remember his name though, sadly. He orders like a bunch of monsters from like this, like from some like man. But I remember in one in like the last episode, they finally meet the man in person, and they see that he's about the same height as Kirby. It's weird, because it's weird because probably no one saw that coming. And of course, I'm gonna mention kind of some spoilers of the show, but not all because I haven't seen every episode. Close one. But yeah, that's what I do remember. And yeah, you even talk about a few episodes that I do remember as well. Well, like there's one where Kirby tries to get a job in King D. He tries to sabotage him. Like there's one point where he becomes a waiter and then. At one point where he becomes a waiter and King D sabotages him, and there's one point where on the second time he tries to sabotage him, he moves the table away from him as Kirby's putting the food down on it, which you think he would be the one to get kicked out and not Kirby getting fired, but I get what they were trying to go for with that. But yeah, that's one of the episodes I do one part of the episode I do of an episode I remember. I don't remember like full thing on many episodes because I haven't seen much of it. And well, obviously I've seen full episodes of the show. I just don't remember much from it since I haven't watched the show in years. There's not even a complete series, DVD or Blu-ray of it. It's kind of sad. But who knows, maybe one day that will happen because Sonic X can get a complete series Blu-ray, then I don't see why Kirby right back at you can. And why did I keep mistakenly say Kirby Air Ride as opposed to instead of right back at you? I don't know why. Right, but little quick change of topic here where like you think if you have the fire power up and hand holding the candle would emit a bigger light, but no, it doesn't do that. Sadly. But figured I'd mention that since I had fire with this power. A fire while holding the candle, and there's something over here, a secret passageway to something, and yeah, leads down to a bottom path, which I noticed does contain a energy sphere, and there it is. I almost went right into the spikes. I didn't. The good thing is that the current here is not strong. Is not strong. Is weak enough for you to swim back the other way. So, well, here you could just kind of jump up and kind of move back. But okay, there. Yeah, here you can jump up and swim back. Again, here you can kind of swim back a tiny bit. And come to a boss fight with, well, I guess a mini boss. Need fighter to fight you. Come on, move. Well, I don't need fighter anymore, and now I have cutter. So now we can reach this switch. How do we reach it? Okay, what you have to do is stand over here, face away from it, and jump over it, and then that's how you get that. Because current there is too strong for you to move up, swim up towards it. And then, Zero Bug's kind of like a maze, but it's not too complicated. And there's energy spiral down. Oh, there goes Cutter. Get that. If we want to get that energy spiral, we go down, and we're here. So, just grabbing the mini stars. Let's grab this food, skip for health. And yeah, small current dude, we can't even go back. That sucks, but oh, that's okay. What? Yeah, quite a lot of water currents here to make us go kind of fast. And God, wouldn't let me move down. I was pressing down. And just current just like keeps like just trying to goes against you at like the very end till we get eaten by those. And there was what last energy sphere was in the level. It's in there, but it's dark in here. And those lights are very dark. Oh, heck, maybe that's how what they got. How it's not lighting and Flying Corpse now Go 6 was done with very well, they had lights that were very dim in there. Where even though it was that place was a volcano and lava is supposed to be bright, so made very bright and hot light. So oh well. There's quite a bit of those mini stars, but no problem. Because I think we're about to get more from the goal game, if I can pull it off correctly, which I seem to be getting better at. And twice in a row I got 3, so I'm definitely getting 1 up. Then we're 1 away from a 1 up. Wow, how sad. And then, now, last stage of this, and then we have a boss fight. Right in. The stage actually has a little secret to it, an Easter egg in this stage where we saw something similar back in World 1, but now we're going to see it again, something similar to that here in this stage. And so, and it's not going to be till I think later on in the stage. But yeah, anyway, I guess back to Kirby. I keep doing that. Why? And just so it's weird because that's like the one thing I think of most when I think of Kirby is Kirby Air Ride. Because why did I do that? Because that's like the one thing I played the most. The Kirby thing I played the most. Well, this was second most, and then even though I know Kirby Right Back At You is supposed to be a TV show, but yeah. But back then there were a couple other episodes I do remember. It was like this one episode where King Dedede had to get some sort of special meal from cooked by a chef in the town, which I don't remember the name of the town or many characters in that show. Oh, but I do know men that was in that show, and it's kind of like an ally to Kirby, but more of a friendly one. One who would kind of assist Kirby at certain points, and also seemed to be very knowledgeable about the power-ups Kirby gets. And so, it's like when he sees Kirby suck up, when Kirby sucks up a sword power, or it becomes Sword Kirby. So that's just like an example there. Oh right, yeah, this is this here because he always gotta kind of find the right spot to stand. Oh, I messed up. At least the door's right there, so you can try. You just pretty much try this again, like immediately. He's close one. And good news is that the pattern would be the same every time, so you can just It's very easy to memorize once you've figured it out. I thought I was getting crushed there, but didn't. There's going to be 2 more of those like that later on in the level. Oh, but yeah, and all of them will have an energy sphere here in them, so we gotta keep an eye out for that. And as well, as we're coming up to the part where we've had that little Easter egg I was talking about. So getting a little, it's at the end of this room here. So let's jump. There goes cutter. Yeah, we were about to quite fast, and there was a max tomato. Oh, right here. Right, this one here is interesting, where you have to make your way over here and get the key before it falls down the pit. You could also be kind of cheap and do this if you were playing multiplayer, where just have one person stand over here and grab the key while the other player throws the key down on the conveyor belt. But yeah, I did it legit. Okay, now coming up to the part where the Easter egg here. So we have to go up here, and there's like a little gap over here where we can go into, and missed that. Very fitting music for this. There we go. When I did that last time on my practice one, I missed all of those. And yeah, we have another How. Alright, let's see. Another How Easter egg. So, one of the last of the 2 in the game. I mean, you can gain quite a bit of mini stars and 1-up stuff from this. So, that's quite cool. And when that's the last of those 2 Easter egg cows in the game. And now another one of these. Yeah, well, luckily this one I do remember where the energy sphere is. Just jump up here and you got it. Eventually they're going to start changing. In the last one they're going to change them up a little bit. Instead of dropping 1, it'll actually have 2 drop down. Like 1 for an opening for you to get under, and then another 1 for you to another 1 for you to get on top of. So that'll be coming up soon. First we got to get over here. You find the last energy sphere, or second to last before that. Yeah, kind of sucks that dropping this again. Well, it's not a big deal when you post what you drop a bit, but it's fine. Yeah. And makes sense here because you can't bring it with you into the last room. Yeah, so now we're gonna start dropping 2 down. Oh shoot! Come on, the enemy was in the. If I didn't get hit by the enemy, I would have had that. Yeah, sometimes the enemy can screw you on these, which can suck sometimes. Yeah. I don't know if you can suck up any of those enemies in those like little boxed areas. Oh, shoot! Good, well, probably can for some of them, but not all of them, obviously, because they're a little too far away for the opening you're in. Okay, now I want to jump up right here and that's where the energy sphere is. And you want to go into the store quick, otherwise you'll get crushed and have to redo that again. Oh, got the top. Yeah, I seem to be getting better at that. And now we're coming up to the boss. And so far we only missed one energy speedo. You know, so that's a lot less I have to go back for, just one. And so we got 4 power-ups. I'll take Ninja. One thing that's kind of cool you can do here is get wall jump up here with Ninja. And it's quite cool. A button down there will just take the platform up here. You know, so it is a little quicker, but I just wanted to show that off for fun. Yeah, you get Metal General. Grab the star, but that does not do much help when it's not in range of anyone. Yeah. Okay, now he's at half health, and he was gonna change up his tactics a bit. Oh, okay, no, that's what I was waiting for. The rocket. Didn't. He's gonna go back around, and you have to try to dodge his attack. And then he's gonna come down with an explosion, a rocket explosion. Oh, he does it multiple times. And okay, now he's gonna do it. Ah, come on, just a tiny bit more health left, but there. Just to use his own bombs to our advantage on that to finish him off. And yet, we don't get a ship part because there aren't any ship parts. Heck, it would have been kind of cool if the ship still was destroyed. Wait, and you had to beat all of Egg Engine in order to restore the rest of get that missing part you missed. Welcome back, Kirby. From here on out, it's just a hop, skip it, and a jump to Andrew's mountain layer. That fearsome dragon lives here on the far edge of Halcandra, at the very peak of a volcano surrounded by flames. The road from here gets a little bit rough, but I'm sure you'll be just fine. Just hurry up and smash that dragon to smithereens. Now off we go.